Yes, we have another question here, which requires us to calculate for the line which is perpendicular to y equals 2x minus 9, but passing through the point 3, 4. So this is the question from the concept of coordinate geometry in form 4. So what we are required to do here is to know that for perpendicular lines, the product of slope 1 and slope 2 is always equals to -1. So here we have to take our equation, which is y is equal to 2x minus 9, and then we solve for m1. After that, we will calculate for the value of m2, which is slope 2. Then we will go directly to find the line which is passing through 3, 4. As you can see here, we have y, which is equal to 2x minus 9. And the line that we have been asked to find is passing through this point and perpendicular to this line. So the line that we will get will be perpendicular to this one. Therefore, the product of their slopes will be equal to -1. Now, let us see how we calculate for this line. So we say solution. So we have our equation, which is y equals to 2x minus 9. So here we can identify directly the slope for m1, the slope for line 1, which is m1 equals to 2. Sometimes you may be given an equation which requires you to solve for y, or to make y the subject in order to identify where there is the slope. So here, because our line is a simplified one, that's why you have seen here that we encountered that m1 is equal to 2, meaning that the slope of this line, line 1, is equal to 2. But we know that for perpendicular lines, the product of their slope, m1 times m2, is always equal to -1. Therefore, because we have the slope for line 1, which is 2, we multiply by m2 equals to -1. Then we can divide by 2 both sides in order to remain with m2, which is equal to -1/2. So, because we have line 2, we have the slope of line 2. Now we can find line 2 by using the given point, which is 3, 4, and another point, which is x, y. We introduce x, y in order to simplify how to calculate for the line passing through this point. And we know that we normally let another point to be x, y when we are just finding the line passing through a given point. So here we can say that our points are 3, 4 and x, y. So, but we have slope 2, which is equal to -1/2. Therefore, what we can do here is that we have to find the slope between 3, 4 and x, y. And this slope must be equal to m2, which is equal to -2. So here we are just finding the slope of line 2. But the slope of line 2 we have is this one. So how did it came to be -1/2? Here we use the formula for finding the slope of line 2. So this one will be y, change in y over change in x. This one will be y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So this one will be y minus 4 divided by x minus 3, because y2 is y, y1 is 4, x2 is x, and the x1 is 3. So this answer is equal to -1/2. So we can cross multiplication here. We will get 2 bracket y minus 4 bracket is equal to -1 times x minus 3. Close the bracket. So this one will be 2y minus 8 is equal to -x plus 3, because negative times negative is positive. So here our answers will be 2y is equal to -x plus 3 plus 8, because we have transferred -8 to the right side. So this one will be 2y is equal to -x plus 11. So we will divide by 2 both sides, like this. So what happens here is that we get y is equal to y will be equal to -x plus 11 divided by 2. This is equal to, say, -x divided by 2 plus 11. So y is equal to -1/2 x plus 11. So here you will find -1/2, which was m2, being found in this equation 2. So this is the equation which we are supposed to calculate for. So this is our required equation of the line. Thank you very much.